Hello, 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 everyone. This is Christine Bertram coming to you live. I'm in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, in my Cards by Christine studio. It was a nice Monday today. It was a beautiful day outside, and we finally got our warmer weather. I'm so happy for that. It was like 72 degrees on Saturday. And it was warm yesterday too, with a little bit of wind here. So I'll take it. It's like May came in with a little bit of nicer weather finally than what we have been getting. This whole last week was just dumpy, dreary, rainy, wet, but not this week. So that's exciting. So I'm just going to pull you guys up so I can see your comments really quick. They just seem to come in faster through my phone than they do if I watch through my programs. So yay. All right. So it was a good day today. I actually, on my lunch hour, I called my overhead door company, Precision Door, and I got some information finalized on my doors for in the garage. So that's exciting. So I ordered doors today. I have the garage door was ordered a couple weeks ago, and then now I have 6 doors. 2 in the she shed, 3 in the mud room, and 1 in a bathroom. That's a lot of doors. Hi, Jay. So I'm like, oh, I got doors. So I got doors ordered today. So that's exciting. Hi, Angela. So that's a big accomplishment. Next thing on the list really that I got to get done is I got to get the windows squared away. I know that I want to go with Andersen windows, and I have them pretty much picked out. I just got to figure out who I'm getting them from. So yay. So how are you doing, Jay and Angela? Did you guys have a good day today? Was it nice? Did you do anything fun? So, it's just so crazy to believe that we're already, I was talking with my mom just now, and I said, what is it, May 3rd? She's like, no, it's the 4th already today. I'm just amazed at how much time it just flies. And all of a sudden, before we know it, it's going to be like summertime. But I found out on Friday that the EAA is canceled. And so that makes sense to me. EAA, for those that don't know, is a big airplane adventure. That draws hundreds of thousands of people and from all over the world to Oshkosh, Wisconsin. And I found out on Friday that was being canceled. Hi, Jean. So I get that. That's bringing a lot of stuff into our area, and that can stay away. But it's really not good for the local economy. But boy, you got to do what you got to do. So things are getting canceled left and right, and that's just becoming the norm, I think, for the summer. So we're just gonna get to stamp all summer, right? I'm hopeful that as of May 26th, we're safer stamping together. Oh, Jay worked on her swaps. Yay! Did some fishing. That sounds great. So I'm hoping that come May 26th, we're safer stamping together. I pretty much have the teaching a 4-year-old. Angela said she was teaching. Yeah. For those that have kids at home, it's a whole nother ball game with teaching kids on top of life. So, but I'm hoping that we're safer stamping together come May 26th because, hi, Cindy, I have a Fun Folds class. Hi, Sandy. Fun Folds class is coming up. I believe that it's, I don't know my calendar right here, but I think it's May 27th. And if we are able to have groups of less than 10 with our socially distant thing going on, and I think that we're gonna have classes, and people just have to do what's best for them. And if they want to wear a mask at class, that's going to be more than acceptable. And I think that hi Arliss, I think that I can have if we gotta stay 6 feet apart, I think we can go 2, 2, 2, and 2, and I'm just gonna have to cap the classes at 8 people. With me is 9, and I'll just try to stay not so close to you or something like that. Hi, Lisa. Happy birthday, Lisa Nealon. I saw today that it is your birthday. I hope you have a very happy birthday today, filled with lots of happy memories and love. Quarantine birthday girl. But yeah, so I'm super excited for the Fun Folds class. I don't have the cards made for that. I have everything up through Fun Fold pretty much done. Fun Folds, I want to use some of the new product from the new annual catalog. and that product is going to be able to be ordered tomorrow. Yay! So I'm going to expedite the shipping and those catalogs will get ordered tomorrow. So if anybody is local to me, just know that I should have the new annual catalog by this weekend. So super exciting. So, Lisa, did you do anything special for your birthday today? It's like we really can't go out and do much. So I'm curious if you got to celebrate or if anybody drove by with signs that said happy birthday. So yes, Jean says stamp and camp. That's what we're going to be doing all week, all summer long, stamping. So, and for me, building a garage and she shed. So I know Jay says she can't wait till tomorrow. I heard that it's going to be like live for like 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. In the past, what I've done is just stayed up till that point, but I can't do that. Not anymore these days. So as soon as I can get my butt out of bed, I'm going to get my order placed. So that's super exciting. So tonight we're just going to make one simple card. Well, I wouldn't say it's simple. It's actually a lot of not simple. There's a lot going on with this card, so I shouldn't say that it's simple, but it is using the Sailing Home product from the suite. And we talked about this card probably, if I had to guess, 2 weeks ago. And I said, oh, we should make this card. And I think I showed it to you girls, and you girls absolutely loved it. So we're going to make a Sailing Home card tonight. And I also have a couple prizes from the paper pumpkin class I did on Thursday, and also from the COVID-19 class, so, or like the card that we made. So I have both those cards I want to give away. So if you girls don't have anything else, what I'm going to do is just flip my camera down and we're going to make this beautiful Sailing Home card and go through some of the product. I think we did this for the other card, but I'll do it again now, just in case I have new people watching. So, all right, girls, I'm going to flip this down. So I got a hot mess of stuff already going on. I tried to do a little die cutting ahead and stamping so we have more assembly today. So the Sailing Home product is one of the suites in the annual catalog. You'd think I'd have the page number memorized by now, but what I generally do is I go to the front here. Okay, and I look here for the bundles. So girls, I learned something today. In the new annual catalog, there is bundle pricing that carried over, page 145. There's bundle pricing that carried over for some items in the mini catalog. So normally bundle pricing doesn't carry over. It only stays in the first catalog, but it just looked at it and it looks like the Mountain Air, Timeless Tulip, So Sentimental. Those bundles, actually the pricing carried over. So you get 10% still saving. So that's kind of cool. But Sailing Home here is part of the Come Sail Away suite. I'm on page 145 of the annual catalog. And I'm super excited to say that this stamp set and the dies are carrying over. Hi, Peggy. Hello, hello. The dies and stamp set are carrying over, but the suite itself is retiring. The embossing folder is retiring. The paper's retiring. The Memories and More pack, the Baker's Twine, the trinkets. Does this card have a trinket on it? No, it doesn't. All that is retiring. So if we flip the page here, you can see the paper in a bigger picture view. And then on the bottom here is the stamp set. So that's what we're going to be using for the product tonight. And I'm looking at this and I realized one thing that I'm missing. These pearls are colored. And I don't know, I want to show you girls. I don't know if I have any blends down here, but Angie's watching me. Ooh, Angie, maybe you'll let me borrow your marker. Your order came today, Angie. And so you have a Night of Navy marker and it's on the counter. And if you're okay with it, let me know. Otherwise I'd have to run upstairs and get a marker, and I don't want to have to leave for that long. So, all right. So girls, the blueberry bushel's retiring too. Sad face. So this is Sailing Home. This is the stamp set, and like I showed you last week, I like to keep my dies all on a magnetic sheet, so it keeps them handy together like this. And so what I've used out of here, I've already die cut a couple things. So this is the card. I'll bring it up here close so you can see it. It's so pretty. It's got the blueberry bushel foil paper in here, and I've got it embossed with the High Seas embossing folder. So that's a cool thing, and I've got lots of different elements going on back here, and I'll tell you all about them. So I've got here, though, this is blueberry bushel, and this is the paper cut vertically. So it's 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2. So you can I've got it scored. So you always want to score your paper when you have it like a hot dog kind of card, because otherwise it likes to get these little creases on the sides. So Hi, Luann. Thanks for helping Bonnie out with her paper pumpkin. She really wanted May, so she called me and I didn't have one, and I'm glad you could help her out. So that's awesome. Yes. So she said this is great set for masculine cards. Yeah, and she just got the nautical trinkets. Awesome. So here's our layer on the bottom. And then I have a layer of Sahara Sand and, oh, that's really shiny. A layer of Sahara Sand and Whisper White. They're both 4 by 5 1/4. This mat is for our outside and the white mat is for our inside. And then I have a piece of Blueberry Bushel here. This Blueberry Bushel is, what is it? I'm guessing it's, I wrote Blackberry, but I'm guessing it's 5 1/16 this way and 3 13/16 this way. Hi, Linnea. So there's Jay. She's going to tell me and my 1/16 of an inch. So it's really hard to see, but I did emboss this with the bossing folder High Seas. And so let's go like that. See if you can, oh yeah, there you can kind of see that. So I'm going to show you a trick though to make this stand out even more pronounced, because you can see on my sample card here, you can see it better. And I'm going to show you how you can see those waves even better. All right, so I've got that embossed already. So that's going to go like this. Then we have a piece of the blueberry foil paper. This is part of, it's really hard to see. It looks really dark, but it is, oh, look at that. It's really blue. So this is part of the pretty, like the Peacock, the Royal Peacock suite of products. It has this green, which is old olive foil. It has like Bermuda Bay, and it has this blueberry color. And I'm going to prep this already by taking my scissors, and I'm just going to follow along these waves to cut them. And I know that this paper is really hard to see because it's so dark and it's shiny at the same time. So like here I got to this one right here, and I don't know if I can, oh, there's an odd ball. There's an odd duck one over here. So I'm just going to pretend like, yep, it goes right there. You won't even know that it was not really meant to go with that path. So, all right, so I've got this prepped. And this is basically going to go right here. So this was 3 13/16, and it was probably about like 4, maybe, oh, let's see, I have my ruler right here. So it was about 3 inches. So it was great because you got 4 by 3, you could get like 12 rectangles out. So here's this. All right, now we've got here a saying. This is stamped in old olive. So I've got that right here. I did that before class started tonight. And this die is part of the die set. So we've got all your dies here. So what I've done is, hi Pamela, I've stamped this in old olive, and then I use my painter's tape here to adhere, or like detach it so it didn't move. And this is awesome, Angela, guess what? I just realized it. I mean, I didn't just realize it, but it's stitching all the way around. Yay, so this is another die with stitching. Girls know I love my stitching. So that's that. And then what I've done also here ahead of time is I've stamped the anchor. So I had these already over here. So I've got the anchor here, and I've got the saying here. Again, you could use whatever saying you wanted, but the anchor is really cool with this set. So this is stamped in Sahara Sand, and there is this little circle right here. So let's poke that out. All right, so I've done the die cutting on that. So I've got pieces here. So we'll put this one back. And then over here, I have a piece of vellum. So this is the die right here. It's the seaweed die. Now, I did this class back in July, and I had to borrow Naughty Nancy's dies. I had to borrow a bunch of people's dies. I can't remember. I borrowed 2 other people's so that we had 4 of these here in class. And then Bonnie had a private birthday party with me, and she wanted to make this card. So we had a lot of seaweed that got cut out. So this is vellum, and so I've got 1 seaweed cut out of vellum. This is the foil paper that I just talked about with the Pretty Peacock, that foil paper. It's like a pack of, I don't know, 6 sheets of foil paper. It's on sale for 10 bucks right now. I'm not sure if it's gone already. And then I just have a piece of old olive, just regular cardstock that's cut out. And then I've got the piece of vellum here. Now this is part of that Perennial Essence. Hey, Naughty Nancy, we were just talking about you, that you lent me your dies. So this is your piece of vellum that came, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. There's soft saffron and petal pink, and then the old olive. So what I've done is I've cut out 4 of these chunks of seaweed. So that's ready to go. And then what else do we have here? This is garbage. I feel like that's everything we need until the end. And girls, you're gonna have to help me remember to grab Angela's marker to color the pearls, and I'll show you how to color pearls. Okay, so let's do a little assembly, but we do want to stamp our inside here. So I might as well go ahead and do one anchor here real quick. We could do a little stamping tonight because then we can say that, that we stamped tonight. All right, so got the New Style ink pad. If you girls have ink pads that have a hard time opening and shutting like this, you take chapstick and you kind of work your chapstick right along the edge here, and that will help them to get loosened up. What I'm going to do though is stamp a little anchor in the bottom corner here. So Nancy, you probably remember these cards. I believe that you made these with me back in July of almost a whole year ago. Isn't that crazy? All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna just glue this to the inside. And this one, I'm not gonna put a sentiment in the inside. This will be the card that I'm giving away tonight. And it's a hope card, which is what we need right now. People are going through some rough times. So I'm gonna send this card out to somebody who is like, commenting, and sharing. So that's a reminder, girls. Make sure to like, comment, and share. I have the hardest time remembering. I get so into making these cards that I forget to tell you to do that. So I do appreciate it when you share, like, and comment. So what you gotta do here, now this is the technique I wanna show you. This is the Stampin' Up! Craft White ink pad. When you get this, it comes with a re-inker and it comes with the pad. It's empty. There's no ink in it. So you have to re-ink it yourself. So what we're going to do here though is we're going to take a sponge, and I always look at this waves and I try to figure out, well, which side do I want up? Which side do I want down? And I like my waves to look like this. Hi, Mary. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our Stampin' sponge. So don't worry that this looks like it has pink in it. I was just a slacker and didn't clean it out right away. And when I went to clean it out, it kind of had stained it. It's not going to make an impact, but you have to be very careful because when you go and dip in your ink pad, I'm going to do this on the back. If you go straight into it, it's going to be a hot mess of ink like that. And that's not what you're looking for right now. So I'm just going to tap off here a little bit. I don't want those really sharp ink lines like that. So hi, Stacy, thanks for sharing. So the main objective when you're sponging is to get it soft, and you can always add more, but you can't take away. So if you notice over here, the foil paper covers up the bottom. So I'm gonna start on the bottom, and then I'm gonna work my way up. And you can, whoa, it's a good thing that I did that because, oh my gosh, look how dark that is right there. That's still a lot of ink going on in the sponge. So I'm gonna try to get some more of that off of here. So hi, Jessica. So good thing we started on the bottom. So I'm gonna start off the edge, and it's still pretty thick. Okay, it's still really thick. I really must have inked up that ink pad just like recently because, whoa, that's crazy, right? Okay, so let's still get a little bit more off of here. You really just want a light, feathery look. Okay, let's see here. Okay, success. So I started to work over here, and you can just barely see it. So that's a good thing. So I feel like my sponge is prepped, and it's at the point where it needs to be. So I'm gonna gently, I'm going really lightly. Let me see here. Over the edges. I'm going in circles. And I'm trying to put texture on the waves. So don't look at the bottom. The bottom's a hot mess of white. But you can see what I've done to the top here is I've outlined. So that's what it looks like with a little bit of a white frosting on your sea caps or your cap waves. Okay, so don't look at that. But like this is what it looks like with nothing, right? So you can hardly see it. But when you frost the tips a little bit, you can totally see the lines of the waves. And so it just makes them really pronounced. So, hey, Chris, you want this along with the buttons, but when you finally decided to order, guess I'll have to order them separate when the new book comes out. Oh, does that mean that they're already out of stock? So the bundles are gone for this set. If they're gone, I wonder if you can still order them individually. I'll have to look when we're done with this, Chris. I'll help you look here. So I'm going to just make myself a note, sailing home, and I'll look into that for you. So, all right, so girls, back to this. Did you see what we did? We just had to go off just a little bit. Now, again, like I said, if you want a little darker, you can add a little bit more. It is too hard to go backwards, though. So I just added just a little bit more right through here. So I think I'm really happy with this. Again, if you want to, make sure you practice on a spot that gets covered up. That's all we need to do with the white ink for tonight though. Okay, so let's shut this up. Now make sure you go to your sink and clean out the ink in the sponge. Don't wait too long to do that. So, all right, so what I have now here is this foil piece, and I like to have things pop up a little bit. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to put liquid glue along the bottom here, and I'm gonna use dimensionals along the top to make it look like the waves have a little bit of dimension towards the top. Okay, and then grab your liquid glue, and I'm gonna put that just along the bottom edge here. And you don't have to worry about if your wave is lined up or not. The waves don't need to necessarily line up. Okay, so just so you girls know, I do create PDF tutorials for the majority of all my bundle classes, which is what this was. And these were the other 2 cards from the bundle class. And the PDF tutorial is available for sale if anybody's wanting the full pictures and how to put the cards together and measurements. I do have that available if anybody's interested, just so you know that. So let's work on our seaweed here. So it looks like they're just kind of coming out at all different angles, and I've got them attached to the back of this sentiment. So what we're gonna do is grab some tear and tape, and we're gonna put a little adhesive on the back here of our label. Okay, so we gotta find the end of this. And so tear and tape is a very, very permanent double-sided tape. It is a great thing for like when you don't want things to come apart. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna see there's like a layer to this. So like this one's first, and I see like this one's next, and that one and that one. So I wanna layer that on the back of this label kind of in that order. And then I'm gonna kind of wedge my anchor in there when I'm all done. And this guy's coming out the side like that. And then I have, oh, you lost sound, Stacy. How does that work? You want to hear me, right? I got this guy right here. Yep, I'll be watching for you, Stacy. And then the vellum. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to Stella the vellum. Oh, goodness gracious. Where are all my Stella pens? Oh, man, girls. Bonnie would be very disappointed with me. I need somebody to run. Find me a Stella. Okay, well, if I had a Stella pen handy, I would Stella this because that would look really, really cool. So then I'm going to put this one like coming out the back like this. And then this last green one's coming like up this way. So I don't know if I have enough tape back here now because I've pretty much covered it all up. Hi, Sue. Thank you so much for sharing. I really appreciate it. Also, girls, I really appreciate all your orders too that keep coming in. Like, I couldn't do this without you, and every little order helps me, big or small. So it's really good to feel the support. I love it, especially in these crazy times. So there, look at that. We've basically built our seaweed base, and now I'm gonna flip this over and throw a couple dimensionals, or I'll probably just do 3 dimensionals back here. Let's do 4. I usually don't use that many, but hey, why not? They're dimensionals that came in some kits that I got, so I can use them up. All right. So we have this ready to go, but what I want to do is just glue this to the back of my Sahara sand. Well, to the front of my Sahara sand, I should say. So let's grab this piece here. And that just nestles right on the top of that. Hi, Elaine. How was your Monday today? I hope it was good. Are you girls getting stir crazy yet? Are you ready to get out and start doing things, or are you content and happy at home yet? I'm like in the middle. I could do either way. I'm enjoying stamping with you girls every night. So, all right, how's that looking, girls? We got our layers on here, and now all you have to do is grab your sentiment here and kind of put that exactly where you want it. And we're also gonna put a little anchor in there. So if you look on here, this is part of the suite. It's the Sahara Sand and Navy Baker's Twine. And just cut yourself a little piece of this. And so I'm gonna use about that much, I'm guessing. This is retiring, so make sure you get that if you want. You're stir crazy but surviving. Yes, it's crazy to think it's been almost 2 months now. So, all right, there's a little trick for this. So sorry, I just put my Saliva on there. So I don't know, we'll cut it off, don't worry. I think like if you go through the back and then you come to the front, it goes like that. So I think we need to go from the back. Angela's going stir crazy too. So I'm gonna use my scissors and I'm gonna try to push both of these through here. The pressure is on to see if I can get these, like, so it's important to get them going through here the right way, because if they're not, then you gotta go back the other way, and it's important to, there we go. Okay, so we got that pushed through. So I've got both ends pushed through, and then what happens is you just weave these back 2 tails through the hole, and it puts that loop in the front like that. I'm so happy that I got that right on the first try. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna snip off the tails, which is the bad part. So now we just have our little anchor like this. And I have the anchor popped up. So what we're gonna do is grab some mini dimensionals, and we're gonna put one here at the top, and we're gonna put one right there. So we're just putting 2 on. Again, if you have your Stella pen, you could definitely Stella this up. Also, I'm glad I have a happy home. Yes, Angela, it's always good to be at home when it's a happy home. So what you're gonna do is weave this through here, and let's see how I've got it. I've got it kind of like tucked in here at an angle. So, all right, girls, how's that looking so far? Are you loving that? And it's not that hard to do. It was just a lot of die cutting. So what's left on here are these pearls. So these are Stampin' Up! Pearls, and I'm gonna pull out, I did a class, I prepped for a class and I needed to use pearls. So give me a second. Angela, are you okay if I use your blend right now? I'm hoping you tell me yes. So, just give me a second, Angela. So, I'm hoping, so Angela just bought this. Angela's order just came in. It literally was sitting on my counter. So, I'm going for it, Angela. I promise I'll be really gentle with the tip. So this is a brand new Night of Navy blend. It's brand new, so I promise I will be very gentle with the tip. So I want to show you girls how easy it is to color pearls, and like you can do it with rhinestones too. So I have this whole set of pearls right here, and it's hard to see it on the card, but I've got a pearl here and here, and then there's one over here, and they're blue. How do you get blue pearls, right? Well, that's where you get your blends. Blends are an alcohol-based marker, and you can use them for coloring. She said yes. Perfect timing for me. So what you're gonna do is just gently swirl around on the pearl, and I use the thicker tip for this. So, and I'm gonna do 3 of them, and you're just gonna color them. Now, any color blend, you can color on your pearls and your rhinestones. And after you give it a second, so this is what it looks like. You know, they're pretty blue. You can go back over the top of them and do it one more time and get a little bit more color on there just to make them look a little bit darker. So girls, just know that with your alcohol-based markers, your blends like this, you can color basically pearls, rhinestones, ribbons, anything. That's what's awesome. And just so you know that the blends look like they're all retiring, but they're really not. They're just gonna be sold as combo packs going forward. All right, so then what you can do is I use the scissors like this too to get pearls. And so I'm gonna put one guy right there, and we're gonna put one right here, and we're gonna put one right there. So coloring those pearls just makes a little bit extra love on this card. And you could color them green too, but I liked the blue on here. It just really stood out. So another trick for you girls too, I don't know if you can see it on here, but I might have gotten a little bit of glue on this foil, and it just makes it look so it's not shiny, and it's really hard to see it. But just know that if you get glue or anything that you don't want on your foil, there's something called Goo Gone, and you take a little Q-tip and you just gently rub it on the foil paper, and it'll get your glue or residue off of any foil paper. So yay! So Angela, we got to use your marker to color the card tonight. So excited. You girls like it? Here they are, both close up. I mean, it's such a fun, different card, and I love how the blue just mixes with the green, so you got the old olive combination with the blueberry bushel and Sahara sand. Very manly card. I mean, and if you wanted to stamp happy birthday, you could stamp thinking of you, you could get well. This card could be used for anything, and it's just a really fun, pretty card. So I think that I have extra kits of this one too, so I'm going to be making some extra ones of these. So perfect. Okay, girls, so that was fun. That wasn't so hard, right? It looks kind of complicated, but it's really not. But I wouldn't say it's a simple card either. So I wanted to remind everybody too that I do have Oh, I've got a couple things I was going to talk about. So the monthly creative challenge on my Facebook page, there were, I think, 3 people that submitted entries, and that was the first month I've done the monthly creative challenge. So I know, if off of memory, I know Wendy Kruger and Angela Tucker both submitted entries, and I know there was somebody else too. And I wanted to let you girls know that I decided that instead of picking one winner, because all you girls went out on a limb and tried to like submit cards, I will give everybody a pack of rhinestones for a prize. So I'm not gonna do it every time, but I thought this time for the first one, all you girls are gonna win something. So that's super exciting. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you for submitting entries. The May challenge is coming up, and it's already started on the Facebook page. So also I wanted to remind you girls that tomorrow night is our year in review party. What's the year in review party? Well, if you can see what I'm looking at over here on my table, I have every card class from June through basically this week. Hi, Rhonda, this week. And I'm going to be doing a year in review, and they're all the cards that were from the annual catalog and the mini catalog. Nothing really from the holiday catalog because those are already put away. But I've saved out anything from the annual. So girls, I can't promise how long it's going to take or not take, but I had figured an hour and a half, potentially 2 hours. It depends. I'm not quite sure. It depends how much we talk and chit chat back and forth, but I'm so excited to show you all the cards that we've had in card class. It just shows you too, like if you haven't ever attended a class with me, it just gives you a little perspective on what kind of cards we make in class, because I love all of them. So, and I hope you do too. So that's what's tomorrow night, is the year in review party. And then on Wednesday, I have another swap showcase. I think we're gonna have 2 or 3 more swap showcases to get through everything. So Wednesday night's a swap showcase. And then, super excited, I'm gonna flip back down here. I have here the class that we're gonna have on Thursday. We're gonna make these 5 cards together. And I'm super excited because look at this, girls. I got all the card kits made yesterday. All of them. And then I even made here, I have 3 extra sets. So if anybody would still like to get in on this class, it's $18 or free with a $25 purchase. So I have 3 extra sets that I made just in case we have some slacker girls like me that sign up at the last minute. But we're gonna make these cards on Thursday night, and then plus 1 more. There's a stamp set that goes with this die called Abstract Impressions, and we're gonna make a bonus card. You're not gonna get that as your kit, but I'm gonna do a presentation on how to make the special bonus card for that night. So just so you know that you can still sign up for that. And then what else do we have? And then I'm not sure what Friday's gonna bring. You guys are gonna have to tell me if you wanna make a card or if you want me to do more swap cards on Friday. I don't remember if I have anything set in stone or not, but I do wanna say that. I wanna announce some winners, yay! So, I don't know if everybody's watching, but I'm gonna flip back down. So I like to give away something from every class that I do online, and I've been pretty good. I don't think I've missed, maybe if I missed one, I missed one, but this is like week number 7, girls. Like we're going on number 36 for right now for lives. So this is awesome. So this class was from last week. It was the COVID-19 class that we did with the PDF file here. So just so you know, like you can buy this whole pack of all these different sayings for $12. And I changed out of my night pajamas into my day pajamas to send you this card. Like, I love that one. Let's just roll with it. Wash your hands. So all of that PDF is still available. But I'd like to have a winner announced. Drum roll, girls. Winner is, okay, who was picked? It was Carol Fremstad. And I might not be saying your name right, but Carol, you watched this. And I'm not sure, I don't know exactly who you are, actually. You're new to me. If anybody knows who Carol is, you could reach out to her too. I'll announce it in this video as well that she won this, but I just need her address so I can pop this beautiful card in the mail for her. So yay, congratulations. Carol, I hope you love this card. Okay, and then we did a paper pumpkin party, not party, but like the live, it was a party kind of. It's always a party with me, right? So we put the paper pumpkin cards together on Thursday, and these 2 cards were the ones that I made that night, and I'm giving away the little ink spot that goes with it. And drum roll, please. You girls, it's not as fun doing that by myself, but I try. So the winner of this one that was drawn, let's see where my Post-it note is, Linnea. I don't know if you're still watching, but you said hi earlier tonight. So Linnea, congratulations. if you're still watching, you won this. I'll pop these in the mail to you as well. Yay! So that's what I've got. So tonight, I gave away those little ones. Hi, Liz. Oh, that's Angie saying hi. I love it when you girls interact with each other. So that's what I have. So I still have to give away something for Friday night's swap showcase and then also for tonight. And I'll probably do that tomorrow or on Wednesday. So, all right, girls. Well, this one's going to be short and sweet. I kept it down to, wow, only 35 minutes. That's awesome for me. Because guess what I have tonight? I have an appointment with the window guy. Somebody from Anderson Windows is supposed to be here at 6 o'clock to go over windows with me. So, also, I'm wondering too, if you girls, who's into scrapbooking? Show me some thumbs ups. If you are into scrapbooking or not so much, don't really respond. But if you are, I want to see, I'm going to see once if Gina would like to do a Facebook Live of a scrapbook layout maybe on Saturday. And I'd help set it up for her to do a live scrapbook class. Just to show you a layout and how she puts it together. And is that something? Hi, Tammy. Yep, that's okay. Oh, look at all those likes coming in. So, hi, Tammy. Thanks for joining. You're okay. Yep, you can catch the replay. So, yeah, if you're interested in a scrapbook layout, let me know because I will definitely have Gina be a special guest presenter on Saturday maybe. So, that would be fun, right? Okay, cool. I saw lots of thumbs ups coming through, so we'll do that. So, all right, girls, well, I hope you enjoyed putting a card together with me. And if you make something very similar to this because you cased it, I would love to see it. Share it with me so that I see that you're being crafty and being inspired by what I do. So that makes me feel good. All right, girls, May birthday cards went in the mail on Friday or Thursday. So if you're a May baby, I think, Tammy, you're a May baby. You should be getting your birthday card pretty soon. So, all right, girls. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Enjoy a little bit warmer weather. Oh, Rhonda's a May baby. Your card went in the mail bin, too. I think I sent about 12 birthday cards out for the month of May. So, yay. All right, girls. Well, good. Have a good night. Peace, love, happiness, sunshine, hugs to you. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.